Hello everyone, welcome back to another PvP video. The format of this video is going to be a little different, as it's going to be my reaction to some PvP matches that were recently played between myself and Namian, another REVUE Starlight Real Life YouTuber. If by chance you aren't already subscribed to him, be sure to head over to his channel and show him some support. Link in the description below. If you want to watch an uninterrupted version of the matches that doesn't have me blabbing on and on, I'll also leave a link to the original video in the description as well. The matches of interest start at 1 hour and 50 minutes. So in this video, I'm going to be offering my perspective and insight throughout the matches in order to help you, the viewer, get a sense of what was going on in my head. I'm experimenting with this new idea because I know at least some of you guys enjoy watching me commentate over my PvP matches and to follow along. If this isn't your cup of tea, then don't worry, as we'll be returning to our regularly scheduled programming in a few days once the current special PvP season is over. I also have a Sukasa scouting video up in a few weeks as well. Before we begin, I also want to apologize in advance. The matches, and there were 3 of them, are already very lengthy themselves, and so this video may end up being well over half an hour due to me stopping and starting the video, and sorry if this gets annoying.
Oh, 2 claws, huh? 2 claws? Let's make this a best of 5, yeah? Say yes if you want a best of 5. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Okay. Oh, Ichi not banned? Alright. You definitely asking for it then. Hey Aura, just as we're about to start.
Okay, so although this might seem like a mismatch due to my unit skill advantage, I felt that was actually fairly even, and allow me to explain why. So in my eyes, Namian and I both have 3 advantages over each other. So for Namian, the first advantage that he had was superior units, and as you can see, he has what was originally dubbed the Unholy Trinity, with the stage girls in question being Queen of Hearts Yachio, Princess Kaguya Tamao, and Ancient Lady A Akira. At the time of release, these 3 stage girls were pretty overpowered, and if someone had all of them, one would have to be let through as you can only ban 2 stage girls. In contrast, I only have Queen of Hearts and Princess Kaguya, with the latter actually being fairly useless in this situation, thus didn't even warrant a spot on my team against Namian, because he has the natural counter to her. And that brings me to Namian's second advantage against me. He has Snow White Mayfawn, who is immune to both the poison and sleep that Kaguya inflicts, and her Climax Act also cleanses his entire team and gives it negative effect resistance. In other words, he could afford to not ban my Kaguya and instead can ban my Queen of Hearts and use his second ban slot on someone else instead. And unfortunately, I don't have this luxury. Lastly, Namian often brings the aforementioned Mayfawn as well as Diao-chan Ichie, both of which are flower typing, and this is bad news for me, and as if you guys have seen my other old meta videos, you'd know that my big damage dealers, which are Momotaro, Jekyll, and Sachi Hanjo, Tsukasa, are all wind typing, meaning I also have elemental disadvantage here as well. Although I do have a few snow units on my team, they are much harder for me to use for damage as they only deal 1 or 2 hits upon Climax Act. And so let's move on to the 3 advantages that I had over Namian. So first of all, as mentioned before, I have 7 unit skill 21 mid-row stage girls compared to my opponent's 3 or 4 I don't really remember, and he doesn't show in this video either. And this means that I can afford to not climax immediately and instead wait for the optimal time to go in. And you'll see how crucial this is in the upcoming matches. Second, I had the luxury of planning which stage girls I would use and when, as I already knew what aim his lineup would be, and had time to prepare. And this is extremely evident from our team choice in match 1, which I'll explain in a little bit. Third, my last advantage over Namian is that I have a lot more experience at playing mid-row meta, and more importantly, I play this format a lot with some of my friends, and these are the videos that I title as Old Meta on my channel. So back in my top 100 days before all the Arcana girls came out, I knew the acts and speeds of almost every mid and back row stage girl, as this knowledge was extremely crucial back then. I think Namian agreed to do this whole thing because I asked him about it a while back, so it isn't surprising that I'm more used to this old format than he is.
If you lose this best of 5, you have to do karaoke on your YouTube channel too, okay? That was the agreement, right? Chat, say yes. Chat, say yes. Chat, say yes. Do it. Chat, say yes. Chat, say yes. Aura also has to do karaoke if he loses. Let's go. Chat, say yes. Chat, do it.
So anyway, let's analyze my team here. So my bans were his Queen of Hearts, Yachio, and Spy Akira for obvious reasons, as I've already decided that I would deal with his Kaguya as the match went on. So Momotaro for me was included on my team in case Namian decided to bring Caesar, in order to dispel the damage reduction from Caesar, as she is slower than the aforementioned Yachio. Snow White Misora is unit skill 21, and her kit is just way too useful for me to pass up. And despite being unit skill 1, I decided to bring Takeru Rui, can't say her name, still can't say her name, as my counter pick against Kaguya. So Takeru has a team cleanse as a normal act, as well as a team negative effect resistance or NER upon her climax act, both of which will negate Kaguya's climax act effects, being her sleep mostly. The problem is that Takeru is actually slower, so I was banking on one of two things to happen. I would either get Mizora's AP down on turn 1 in order to allow Takeru to go first, or I'd get Pollux's agility down in order to outspeed my enemy. So Pollux is on the team for many reasons, as one of which I've already just mentioned. She's also a snow unit, which my team desperately needs, and resilience and reflect means I can stall out the match longer in order to get a more favorable hand and counterattack. Sachi is on the team in order to protect Pollux from getting slept by the opposing Mayfon, as Tsukasa is actually immune to sleep.
Let's go. Rui. Rui just made your whole team.
Okay, so although you can't see it here, I actually held Takeru's team cleanse on turn 1 to prepare for any sleep shenanigans that Namian maybe tried to pull off with Kaguya. So my plan here was to actually use Takeru's 3 AP team burn, followed by Pollux's agility down, as I would not only get the damage boost from my opponent being on fire, but also outspeed Kaguya and apply it to negative effect resistance first, which would then allow me to combo Pollux into my turn 2 and cripple Namian's team. And unfortunately, Takeru hits herself in confusion, so I have to scrap that idea.
Team lose. It's over, buddy. Tsukasa doesn't fall asleep. I remember that. Ooh, reflect is gonna hurt.
Okay, so not wanting to risk getting slept here, I instead pivot to using Paul's support stance, which gives reflect damage, as I knew that she would go first because I had used agility down on the previous turn. I then throw in Mizora's AP down to prepare for my counter on turn 3.
Okay, so Rui will do a cleanse thing. I probably have to play it careful this one. I don't wanna throw like this. Oh, I'm gonna get Momo. No, I won't. Momo's asleep. Okay, I'm good.
Okay, so remember that team cleanse that I held on turn 1? Luckily for me, Takeru did not get slept, meaning that I could use it on turn 3 to wake up both Momotaro and Pollux who were slept. I queued Pollux next to ensure that Momotaro wouldn't go down, and Momotaro's CX, or Climax Act, last in order to dispel anything that Maven may be trying to put up, and which in this case was Diao-chan's heal. Note here that I did not get to cleanse his AP down because he was still agility down, which means my Momotaro was faster.
Oh, fuck, I forgot. I forgot about that move. Damn, Takerui's good. I forgot how good she was. Ooh, I used her so much back then, too. Damn. Okay, that's fine. We're just learning. We're learning each other's team right now. I forgot about Takerui so bad. Oh my god. Yeah. I should still be okay then. Oh, of course you picked this song too. Goddamn.
Okay, so I was in a pretty good position here. I knew Namian had a tough call to make. Because he was burned, my attack root CX would deal bonus damage to burned enemies. So this meant that he had to either use Mei Fan's climax act in order to cleanse his own team of the burn, or cue Diao-chan and Misora first in order to sneak in the burn and poison damage onto my team before I set up Takeru's negative effect resistance. So if he went with the first scenario, I would have completely avoided any poison or burn damage, and if he went with the second option, I would have been dealing a lot of damage to his team due to the burn.
Okay, let's see. I don't want this. That's not what I want either. Okay. Ah! Rui's faster. I mean, Mihan's faster. I think Takerui dies. Oh no, you have really high unit skills, so Takerui's not gonna die. Damn. That's fine. I'm not gonna get fireballed here. I love that animation. Damn, it still hurts. No, my Akira. Okay. Damn, Rui's so good. Okay. Yes. Oh, AP1, I'm blind. AP1. Oh, I'm so blind. Oh, I screwed up.
So I actually misplayed here. I actually forgotten that Namian's Misora has permanent agility. Not sure if any of you guys noticed that. So this meant that she would be faster than anyone on my team, barring any AP down or agility down, of course. The smart play here would have been to cue my own Misora's climax act first in order to prevent his Misora from getting off a miracle step since I had AP down. I wanted to troll a little actually and cued Sachi's or Tsukasa's climax act first, which actually did cost me some damage because of the evasion rate up that his Misora was able to set up. And note that under normal circumstances, Sachi Hanjo Tsukasa's base agility value is higher than Snow White Misora's, and that's why you can see him confused over my Q order here.
Oh, they went Tsukasa first. What? Okay. So they went Snow last. Okay. I wonder why. Okay, Rui's gone, so that's good.
Okay, so next few turns are actually pretty wacky, so I'll let the video run for the time being. I'll stop it again when we get to the critical juncture of this match in just a little bit.
I know what my challenge is. I know what my challenge is. I know what I need to do now. Yes, that's good. God damn it. Please. Please. This Momotaro needs to die. I need that Momotaro to die. Oh my god. That Momotaro is ruining my play right now. Why won't you die? Okay. That's fine. I don't care about Reflect at this point. I have too much healing. Okay, good. 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 Okay.
Okay, so both of us here could see that this match may end up being decided based on total damage dealt, and that's why I queued Pollux' support stance Reflect and Misora's Miracle Step, as the former would still count as damage dealt to myself, and the latter would allow me to dodge some attacks. I also prioritized Pollux' axe here before I knew I would win if I could get her climax act off because she gives resilience, as you may have seen. Luckily, she does pass the confused check, which was crucial at the end here.
Oh no, Pollux is up. Alright, you better get confused, Pollux. I hate this game. Fucking Pollux. Wow. Damn, okay, so my idea was to reach the back so I can take out the Tsukasa. Damn. Damn it didn't work.
Okay, so let's discuss what Namian could have done near the end here. So keep in mind that this is all in hindsight, and it obviously was different when the match was being played live. So first, he mentioned that he wanted to kill the Tsukasa in the back, which was the right play, but he didn't start queuing Mayfon's attacks until a few turns later after he said that. And all the healing that he used with Diao-chan also wasn't really necessary after he got a few stacks of it, because there's no way my team was going to outdamage the heal, and also because he really needed to do more damage. So killing my Momotaro ASAP was really unnecessary here because she would eventually die to Diao-chan's climax act anyway, and keeping her alive was actually more detrimental to me, contrary to popular belief, because I was stuck with a diluted pool that included Momotaro's acts. And so therefore the correct order of moves for Naaman, in my opinion, in this case, would be to continuously spam Diao-chan's Confuse act and Flash of Brilliance, which will charge her up quickly for her climax act, and ending with Mayfan's back sleep. And this would have allowed him to charge Diao-chan quickly, kill Tsukasa faster, and overall just do more damage to me. So if he had done this, then he would have had a chance at winning from total damage. And so let's move on to match 2 now.
Fine. Aura got game 1. Damn. Alright, adjustments. Alright, that's fine. Make the room, let's go. I'll kill you. Stupid ass Pollux. Get out of here. I didn't level mine because I wanted to be fair. Yeah. Stupid Pollux. Alright. We got you. I have time to adjust. Ah, damn. embarrassment. Alright, later. Alright, peace. Not dealing with that shit anymore. Is that the way to go? I think this is the way to go. Okay. Pollux could die in a fire. I don't care. Stupid sexy Shiori.
Okay, so now for match 2. So I actually found it hilarious that Namian banned Pollux because his Momotaro is the counterpick to her. I also made the mistake of bringing 3 wind units against his 2 flower units, so I knew I had my work cut out for me. And so I knew that I need to at least bring 1 snow unit to deal with his Mayfun and Ichie combo, so Komachi Tamao takes the place of Pollux and Jekyll takes the place of Takeru.
Rose, what's going on? Alright. Perfect. Merry Christmas, Rose. What's going on? We're in the middle of a best of 5 against.
Okay, so I actually drew both of Jekyll's Gust and her Dispel act on turn 1, but I didn't want to risk having my entire turn wasted if I queued both of them and Namian drew Mayfawn's Sleep, which he actually did. And that was what happened. So my hand was pretty terrible here, so I just queued Counter Heal to keep Komachi healthy, and Sachi Hanjo Sukasa in case I decided to CX on the next turn.
It's Aura, because my troopmates want to bully me. So, this is getting real. Oh damn, Sukasa doesn't fall asleep. Okay. That should be fine. Yeah, delayed climax, huh? I see how you wanted to bait me. It's okay. Oh, why? Why'd you wake up the Tamao? That's cheating!
Okay, so once again I decided not to climax hack and stall instead, because I had the unit skill to do so. So I misplayed twice here, first forgetting that Kaguya with her agility memoir outspeeds my Snow White's Miracle Step, so that wasn't really helpful in order to avoid the damage that Kaguya would have done here, and I also queued Jekyll's Dispel, which I did hold on T1 as my last act. So unfortunately Jekyll was slept again, so meaning that I couldn't dispel Namian's Miracle Step, so that was actually pretty useless here.
Anyway, I'm sure Komachi is faster. Oh wow, you just...
Okay, so as you may have predicted, I didn't want to waste either of my 2 climax acts on this turn, which are Komachi Tamao and Sachi Hanjo Sukasa, because neither of them have perfect aim, so I can't hit through, I can't guarantee the hits through the Miracle Step on Namian's team, and also I had accuracy down, which was not a good combo either. So Namian actually plays very well here by queuing Momotaro's Climax Act last, because I was predicting that he would use Momotaro's Climax Act first in order to dispel my Miracle Step that I had already set up. And then he would go for another move after that. Instead, he was smart and queued her last, meaning that I would essentially wasted my turn 3 as he dispelled both my second stack of Miracle Step and the AP down that I had queued up with Misora.
Not climaxing at all, okay. That's fine. I queued Momotaro last for a good reason. Okay, that's good, that's good. Get wrecked. Alright, does that kill Komachi though? Oh my god, they're so fat. Why you gotta be so fat, Aura? What's going on? Okay, poison. Huh. Oh, that might be. This is a risky one. This is a risky play. Okay. This will probably hurt a lot. I'm mainly flower. Okay, that's fine. Not as bad as I thought. I can resist most of this. Okay. I probably get 2 kills here. I think I get 2 kills here. Let's go. Momotaro's down on his turn. Jekyll dies next turn. I should be able to tank this. I have 2 flower. Okay.
And just as I was praising Namian for a good play, he messes up a little on this turn. So there are no status effects or agility shenanigans at play here, meaning that what he should have done here was to cue Mayfine's Climax Act first, both to have a shot at killing my Momotaro due to element advantage and her being low, and to also avoid the guaranteed freeze by my Komachi, as Mayfine will set up the negative effect resistance for his team. So Mayfine outspeeds Komachi here, and in his shoes, I would have then queued Diao-chan's Climax Act second, as he would have a chance at either killing my Momotaro or Sachi, or maybe even both. I queued the way I did because I was hoping for a misplay on his end, which was exactly what ended up happening here. He could have easily won this match right here, and instead I still had a chance to pull a win out of this match with our lovely Cockroach Snow White Misora.
There we go. Okay, so snow is gonna happen now. But like I said, my snow is always faster. Ooh, I could do this instead. Let's do this. That's better, yeah. My snow is always faster. I don't care what you say. There we go. My snow is always faster. What's a speed tie? Let's go. Komachi, why are you at a pixel? What the hell? Oh, you had to kill Momotaro first, huh? I see how it is. Stupid Tama. Oh, great, that counter heal.
So once again, I got extremely lucky here. My prediction here was that Namian would go for his Misora's Climax Act first, since he will always be faster due to the permanent agility, just like he's been mentioning in the past little bit. I queued Komachi's counter here as a throw-in, really, because I had no other useful moves here, which actually worked out because Tam was actually somehow able to survive and pull off the act, allowing me to heal from the Outron CX, which does very little damage. And the reason why I went for my own Misora's Climax Act first was because I was worried about him setting up with counter heal from his own Misora, which would have guaranteed a loss for me here. The next few turns are fairly straightforward, so I'll wait until the end to provide any additional commentary and thoughts.
That's fine, I still have Kaguya. Does Snow fall asleep? I forget. I don't think she does. Oh, that's a good one. Let's try it. So I can get Dater. She doesn't fall asleep, okay. Yeah, get rid of all that. Just, I don't care about all this. Okay, so she doesn't fall asleep. Okay. So counter heal is AP3, so I can put this on her. Oh, I can confuse her first. No, let's do this. Yeah, we're fine. The longer you stay in this game, the more data I'm getting. Defuse it. No. Okay. My snow is always fast. Oh, no, because you're on AP1. My Kaguya is safe. And I'm gonna confuse you again. Okay. That's probably the way to go. Ooh, that's a good card too. Okay. Oh, you want to look counter heal first? Interesting. Okay. Stack to confuse. Oh, of course. God damn it. That's what I get for changing my decision. Alright, no AP1. Oh, I don't have my evade. I'll have an evade up though. No sleep. Uh-oh. Huh. Oh, okay. Damn. Aura with the comeback? Oh my god. Wait, my poison tick is the poison tick is weaker than my healing. Oh my god, it's not! Yo, Aura, what a cheater.
So actually, I had no idea how I won this match, but I will admit that I completely deserved to lose this one. But as the saying goes, luck favors the better player. Just kidding, Namian, I love you. In a bro kind of way, of course. There are actually a few comments that I wanted to make here. So one of them was that him queuing, Kaguya's accuracy down or Misora's evasion step, the evasion miracle step, was useless against my Misora because my Misora has perfect aim. And I also got lucky here that he basically did not pull any Dialchan heals, like her 3 AP heal, until like essentially near the end where it was kind of useless. And this actually allowed me to actually kill him because other than her climax act and one of her normal acts, Misora doesn't really do a lot of damage here. And the last thing I wanted to say here was that last comment I want to make was that you can see that I was actually confused by Dialchan around turn 8, and I opted to hold off on my Misora's Climax Act because I didn't want to risk hitting myself in confusion because that would be an automatic loss right there. And unfortunately, Namian got off another confused to turn right after. But fortunately for us, for the good guys, of course, Misora passed the check. And let's proceed on to our third match and let's see what his reaction is here.
What a cheater! Yo, damn. Oh my god, I have to make a 3-0 comeback now? That's bullshit. Yo, Aura, I'm out of here. I'm out. I got like Christmas to do. Yeah, I think that's a holiday. What else is around here? Christmas Eve, I think I have to celebrate that too. Yeah, I think so. Hold on. Okay. What the fuck? Alright, Aura. Damn, what a cheater. What a cheater. Oh my god, Aura. Damn. Wait, hold on. Did I type that wrong? Oh, was that last number? 2, 7. Oh, whoops. I'm blind. Damn. Oof. Alright, whatever. Let's just go. Oh, I got so debated right now. I actually have to fucking... Ugh. Whatever. Alright, I still don't want to deal with Pollux. I don't feel like banning Snow. Snow really wasn't that big of a deal, I think. I think Queen of Hearts is still probably the more annoying card. Let's go with that. Alright. I have to think about this. Okay. Alright. What is this? Oh, of course you bring Maya when I bring 2 space members. Someone's
So now it's time for the final match. I decided to switch up my team a little here by bringing Heracles, Maya, who was planning on trying to use to counter his Mayfon. And as you can see, Jekyll is once again my backmost stage girl. So the plan here was to use Heracles to provoke his back 3 stage girls from one of her normal acts. And this would redirect Mayfon's single target attacks, most importantly her sleep here, to Maya instead. And this would free up Jekyll.
definitely cheating, and it's not me. Anyway. Okay. Okay. Machi targets Jekyll. I mean, wait, that's weird. So there's a speed up on the Komachi. So that means the freeze will likely just go through regardless.
Okay, so once again, I got lucky that Namian didn't cue the sleep attack, nor did he cue Bass Akira's aggro, which would have targeted Jekyll and made her dispel useless on that very turn. So I actually made a big mistake here on the next turn, which was also picked up by chat. So I'm actually going to let it run through first and see if you can spot my mistake here.
Probably gonna lose on this one. This is the move that loses me in the game. Whoa, you're just not climaxing. Okay, interesting. Cut in memoir? Cut in memoir is the ones that you could use like with the move in between.
Okay, so the mistake here, if you noticed here already, was that I should have climaxed that here, but I chose not to. So on the previous turn, I had already dispelled the enemy Mayfon's agility up while still having agility up on my own Kamachi Tamao, meaning that I was faster and I did outspeed. And as Mayfon is not immune to freeze, this meant I should have led with Komachi's climax act, followed by Jekyll's, and ended with Sachi's. This is for many reasons. Since I'm faster, I could freeze Namian's entire team, and then by killing Jekyll's second, could force him to either miss out on Mayfon or Caesar Yachio's climax act because Jekyll is slower than both of them. By ending with Sachi Tsukasa, who is faster than both Mayfon and Yachio, I could either get my damage in before Yachio sets up damage reduction, or lessen the impact of the damage that I was going to take due to Sachi inflicting act down as part of her climax act, or in both of those situations happening. And as a result of this huge misplay, I was forced to play around the damage reduction and continue stalling. And you may have noticed that the chat is extremely confused with my move selection on this turn, and for good reason. I wasn't throwing the match to get Namian the win, by the way. You now know it's because I was just being bad.
You think Aura is throwing? Aura, if you're throwing, that's not fun. Let's see. Probably move. What? There's no fake drama here, Aura. You should have totally taken a 3-0 if you could. Are you just trying to get me tired from big braining? Because I am getting tired of big braining. That's not what I want. My taunt should still be up, so the snow would only deal to Akira. This will freeze everybody, but I want everything to hit late. Hopefully Akira does like a... Oh my god. No, my Akira. Fuck.
Okay, so I was fortunate enough to have both Komachi and Sachi's climax act hit through the evasion that Namian set up here. I was actually worried about Jekyll missing hits because I wasn't actually worried about Jekyll missing hits because she has perfect aim, and therefore the miracle step for evasion does not matter to her here. I was actually almost heartbroken for a second here because if you go back a little bit on the previous turn, Namian actually cues some of Bass Akira's moves, and remember one of them is an aggro to the person who has the highest act, I believe, and in this case it's Jekyll. And remember here, I queued Jekyll's Dispel last in order to get rid of the damage reduction, which would have been going on for another 2 turns. And so, if that really was an aggro, then I would have definitely lost the match here because there's no way I was going to do enough damage through both damage reduction and the evasion step that he had here.
Okay, so who's left? Snow is left. Ooh, did I miss it? Ooh. Oh, I didn't miss it, okay. Okay, so even though Meifan dies, I want to put up the Nur on everyone before Meifan dies. Caesar shouldn't get touched, so I'm okay with Caesar going last. Hopefully my snow can kill their snow. Oh my god, just enough. Oh my god, okay. Caesar survived just enough, damn. Hold on, I just noticed the 4 guts on Maya.
Okay, so Namian says he wants to use Meifan's climax act first to set up the NER or NER or negative effect resistance, which was a good idea in theory, but he actually won a speed tie here as both Meifan and Misora have an agility value of 1804. And so the game made up for it obviously soon afterwards by letting my Misora survive his Misora's climax act, which was crucial here because this actually popped Caesar's fortitude and allowed me to set up AP down to ensure that Heracles Maya will go first on the next turn.
Okay. A taunt shouldn't ruin me though. I think a taunt should not ruin me. Oh my god, 81 stun. But I have a nerve, so I'm okay. But 10 hits is a lot. I'm probably gonna die on this. Oh my god, it was just enough. It was just enough. Get out of here. Oh my god.
So I actually made one last misplay here and once again had some good luck from the game. So I got lucky here because my final act damage hit through the 50-50 evasion and killed Caesar. And if this didn't happen, then Maya's climax act on the next turn would have been randomly distributed, like the 10 hits, in order to random enemies here, meaning that Diaochan would not have died if there were two girls remaining on his side because Caesar would have taken some of the hits and she would have taken the hits regardless of if she was alive or if she was dead already. And so my final misplay here was that I queued Jekyll's act for Tsukasa's. It was entirely possible that Diaochan got the confused on Jekyll, who then hits Tsukasa by accident and kills her. And since Sashi has confused resistance, it would have been smarter to queue her act before Jekyll. And if any of the above happened, like any of the things that I just discussed, I would have lost that match as Diaochan would have healed me and whittled down my remaining stage growth, which, as you can see here, Maya was about to die because of the damage over time ticks, and Tsukasa and Jekyll are both at elemental disadvantage against Diaochan.
Ah, it was just enough. It just broke the floor. Oh my god.
Okay, well, that's the end, folks. I hope you enjoyed listening to an in-depth discussion of what happened during these matches, even though it was super, super long. Although this video won't be helpful, obviously, in today's PvP meta, there's one thing I want you to get out of it, besides enjoyment, hopefully, of course. And knowing the acts of the stage rules that you're using and going up against, as well as any agility values, is still immensely helpful, as it can help you make better decisions in your matches. So for example, if you know that your Justice Nana will get outsped and killed by an enemy Scheherazade Karen, you won't waste an AP slot on her and would therefore use it on someone else who might actually have a chance at surviving and getting the act off. I still employ these strategies even now during my PvP matches, as can be demonstrated whenever I say something such as, it's safe to use this girl's climax act because I'll definitely outspeed them, or I'm going to queue this move last in order to dispel any potential AP down. And so anyway, once again, that's the end of the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this lengthy video. I will see you all soon.